harvesting the next record, pulling it all in together, being completely driven on Tao and the Drones of Praise, which is the next album. I worked in here with you, good man, Robert. And yeah, just trying to focus all my energy into getting that done, getting it finished and getting it out there. I'm not a very arty person, so I can't paint, for example. I can barely hold a pen. My handwriting is awful. I hate looking at it. So I put it all into music. So I feel like in that way I have a craft. So my process in that sense would be fucking all or nothing, you know, just like all my creative energy goes into music. And I've got to the stage where I know a lot of really great musicians, so I develop ideas of songs and I keep them very rough. I don't know how to use a computer. I can't record myself, so I think in some ways that works to my advantage, although the people who work with me might say the opposite. But you get very possessive as a musician with your music. You get very stuck and very sure. And I think with Tao I'm learning to be less sure. And that's what makes certain magic happen, because you get a bunch of people, great musicians, people like Errol Harvin, yourself, Roberto, here behind the screen. I have Kiyoshi, Gerald, Pascalin, good percussion. So you develop this thing where you just go in and you trust that everybody who's playing there is playing for the benefit of the song and not necessarily to be heard, you know. This is my box that carries the sacred objects. I wrap it with gold because it reminds me of the sun. So when I see this, I see the sun. I see like big being in the sky that gives us everything. And then inside, I'm not allowed to show you what's in there. Let's see what's in here. Well, this is my intentions for 2018. You see, there they are. This is copal. This is very special sap from a copal that's called a copal tree, and this is very fantastic for cleaning, and it smells very good. Basically, it's holy stuff, very sacred. This is bog oak, also smells very good. And this is oak, what do you call it? Acorn. This is an acorn seed, which apparently is good luck, but I'm working on being less superstitious this year and being less in the air and more grounded and committed, you know. You can also plant this and grow an oak tree. This is sage, which my friend gave me from, he picked it himself, Andy Aquarius, good friend of mine who plays on a record. This is smells very amazing. This is from Africa, South Africa, and he picked it himself, and it's very amazing stuff. I don't know where exactly he got it. Lancome is an Irish band between the sea and the sky, and they completely caught me off guard because I saw this video called The Granite Gaze, this druidy type guy. It had this like old Celtic vibe, but also this very dreary, melancholic kind of groove. And then when I saw that video, I connected. I said, wow, this is rootsy, and this is like ballsy, and they're talking about real shit, doing something spiritual but in a very real way, and like in a non-esoteric unicorns and rainbows way, you know. They're from Dublin. They sing also in Gaelic Irish, which is like, and they're part of this revival. There's a good rootsy kind of thing coming out of Dublin, a lot of good bands, and I've been out of there for 10 years, and for me it's like it's like, wow, this is great. Yeah. They're doing something different with folk music. This is what folk music is. It's supposed to change, and evolve. I would love to live in a circular house, like a teepee or a Mongolian yurt, on a place in Dublin called Balscadan, just right on the cliffs, and have some kind of little hobbit handmade house, which is not impossible. That's my dream house. Yeah, round house with no shit, maybe a little cooker, fire. No, dream house, few nice blankets, little space to play some music, maybe. Yeah, and just by the, you couldn't really have a teepee in Dublin, could you? It'd be a bit weird, but Jesus, do you want that's a good question, man. I think that fear of the void could be also taken as fear of death or fear of the unknown. Me, myself, personally, what I do is I work in my life in order not to fear death. And I would be lying to say that I don't have some doubts, but generally, I think that that's how you can put that into creativity, is to try to make it like a diary of your steps towards death, like and actually saying it's okay, it's okay to have this journey to death.